It's been such a fun day, and again, thanks so much to you as HSN turns 34 years old and we celebrate what is really an annual tradition, our Christmas in July. My name's Adam, and we've been talking about this all night. If you're just tuning in, you tuned in at the right time, because we have our spectacular finale, our electronic, majorly discounted, and truly the latest and greatest from LG. I have this very television at home, and I can tell you I've often been a fan and long been a fan of LG because they really know how to do it right. They bring you award-winning quality, incredible sound. I chose this TV just a few weeks ago because of what they've done. They have what's called a smart remote, and they've taken a TV and given you a smart TV experience. So now you can literally, using the wireless system in your home, you can literally go onto Netflix and stream as many movies as you want to do, but we'll tell you all about it. Here's the big news. We have 18 minutes to show you and tell you and wow you with this TV, knowing that we have taken it down to our lowest price ever. This right here is a $1,200 television every single day of the week. It's a $1,200 TV. For right now, if you can do it, we're going to offer it at $8.99. We're going to give you free shipping, and we're going to give you 5 flex. So we'll deliver it to your door for $179.90. Now, you might need to talk to the family. You might need to sit down and have a family meeting. But I can tell you I'll keep you updated on timing, on what's left, because when the time's over, the flex pays and the discounts kind of expire. So if you've been looking for a big screen experience and you're not sure what TV to buy, we have a $1,200 TV for $8.99, and we are excited. If you own this as well, would you call us, 1-866-376-TALK? A couple of housekeeping things I have to get out of the way. If you need a mount for this, we have the Omni mount. It's $59.95. That fits 23-inch to 42-inch TVs. We'll call it out. If you're looking for an Xbox 360 Connect, I have that available for $3.99 and on 5 flex of $79. We'll call that out. And if you want an LG Blu-ray player, get this, I've got one for under $100 at $99 and on 4 flex of $24.99. So with that in mind, let me bring in our very special guest, a lifetime in the electronics industry, Mr. Jim Hunter is here.
Adam?
Jim,
great to be here.
See you. Happy holidays.
Oh, I'm excited. Don't you feel like Santa's a little helper here?
This is like a Christmas present.
It really does. And I think Santa helped out the buyers get this deal going because, you know, as you mentioned, I've been in the industry for quite a while, not just on TV, but more so behind TVs and inside TVs. Yeah. I've been following the trends. I get the publications every day on what's going on in the world of global supply of flat panel TVs. And guess what? The last 3 months, flat panel TVs have gone up in cost.
Yes.
Okay? But here at HSN, we've lowered the price, which blows me away. Not that we've lowered the price on some rusty, crusty little thing that we found in the back room. We go, what are we going to do with this thing because it's out of date? No, this is the latest, greatest technology. It's what all the experts, and I don't care what audio or video files out there, they're telling you, get yourself high definition 1080p, get yourself LED backlit technology. Get yourself a TV that's connected to the internet, because when you have great image quality on the screen here, you want to see great content. And this brings it all together, and simplicity. You know, what they call the Magic Motion Remote.
I love
It's
this.
something that no one else has done before, and it's kind of like having a Wii controller and just going ahead and playing with your controls, and it's so easy to use. Now, I'm going to go through it real quick here, go through the aspect here. So right now I have a remote that actually is so simple to use that I can go through all the controls here with just a flick of the hand. And I love the fact that this is so easy to use. I mean, it's simple, it's smooth, it's beautiful. And I go back to this main screen here and go back to this home screen. We have a TV here, as you see right here. Most of the time when you're using a remote, you got to go up and sideways.
Yeah.
But let's say I'm at an exit over here. It's better for me to stand in front of it a little bit more.
It's hard to do it from the side.
I'm at exit here. Well, I don't have to go, I can just go all the way over here and do search. And guess what? Mama says, my wife says, Jim, I want some barbecue today. Do you know any good recipes? Well, guess what? The power of my fingertips, I can find barbecue right here through YouTube or on the internet and find all the great little recipes and all the little things on how to make good barbecue steak.
Great
or if I
example.
have a desire, I said, you know what, I want to go ahead and make cupcakes. I said, honey, you got a good recipe for cupcakes? Instead of going through the file and looking for all this stuff, instead of going to the computer, at the flick of just a magic remote here, you're easy to find all this information. It's so simple. You have the power of all this at your fingertips. You never have a day where you say, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to watch.
Right.
You always have something to watch. Even you have one of the greatest cable satellite packages, and I've had it happen to me 100 times. I had the satellite package, and I spend over $100 a month for, and my wife goes, there's nothing to watch. I got this beautiful TV. I got this incredible package. I can't find anything. Now you have anything. You can find anything you want, from Netflix to whatever it may be. It's available for you at the touch of your hand. Adam, what this does right here, it gives you control of your TV.
Yeah, it does.
Your
It
TV
really
tends
does.
to boss you around and tells you what to do, and you're like, hey, I don't want to be I want to be the boss of the TV. Now, with the Magic Motion remote, you are the boss of your own television.
It's completely immersive. The thing you'll find, as I did, when you get this home and you've got it going, because obviously with your wireless network, it means that you are accessing the internet through your TV. So you could do what Jim was doing, going onto YouTube. If you subscribe to Netflix, you have Netflix. So many different options. It becomes an intelligent television that takes you really to a different dimension to allow you to do so many different things. On top of that, you have the best experience possible because this is LED technology. It's light-emitting diode, which means that when you see the colors, when you see the sharpness, when you see the contrast ratio that you've got, which is literally infinite, it is awesome. Already with everybody dialing in, I'm looking at the quantities because I know a lot of us have been waiting for this. All day long, we've been showing you a 32-inch TV as well. If you want a smaller TV, we have one for $400. We've been waiting for this one to appear on the air. It is here now, but with everybody calling in, there's maybe 700 left, and we've still got about 11 minutes left, so these are going quickly. It's a $1,200 TV for $899. Anybody that's watched HSN knows that when we do a Christmas in July event, we pull out all the stops, especially during birthday month. Our deals have to be the best, the best, the best, and that's what this is. And with that in mind, Jim, let's talk a little bit about the size, because 42 inches is the perfect big screen TV.
I hate to give you TV nausea. If you have a 32-inch TV, it's a good size. Don't get me wrong. It's the #1 selling size TVs out there. But see how much more television you're getting with a 42-inch?
Yeah.
It's really the sweet spot. It's not, it's not overcoming. It's not, it's not obtrusive. It's a perfect size. It'll fit great in a bedroom. It fits great in your living room. 42 inches is not too large for your bedroom. Because think about this. When the experts say you should be so many feet away when you're watching TV, and your bed's usually about 6, 7 feet wide, and you think your head rests on the wall. By the time sometimes you have a TV in a room, you could be 13 feet away from it. 42 inches is a perfect size for a bedroom. Of course, this is a living room television. This is the flagship television. And let's talk about not only the image quality. Again, this is LED technology. LED is the light-emitting diode. And the things that you get, the benefits you get from LED are so many aspects. So first and foremost, you get incredible image quality because you get fantastic black levels. That's something that's a little buzzword you hear a lot with the video files. They say black levels and this, black levels that. This gives you a dynamic contrast ratio of 5 million to 1. And the reason these black levels are very important because it's, when you have other technologies, LCD, just standard LCD, they're using a fluorescent bulb behind that TV to put light through the screen.
Right.
This is using a edge of LEDs through here, which are very energy efficient, about half the energy of a standard LCD television. They're very cool to the touch. You find some LCD TVs, you feel like you get a tan or you can fry an egg on the back of them. You won't on this one. And it will last you probably double the lifespan. This is a TV you could expect to last you 10, 15, 20 years. But the bottom line, and really what it all boils down to, it allows you to have a super thin television. We're talking about a TV that is in the thickest spot, it's about as thick as a dime.
Right.
Okay? I mean, it's amazing how thin this TV is, and it looks great no matter what you do. Now, you can wall mount this little base right here is removable. You can wall mount this, and with the advantage of having a TV that thin, it looks literally like it's built into the wall. It's, sometimes you put a flat panel TV on a wall, and it's the thickness of the panel and the thickness of the mount, and it sticks out about 5, 6, 7 inches. It doesn't look as slim. This looks like digital art. Now, along with this, you're getting the wireless dongle. This is very important. This is allowing you to plug this in the back on the 2 USB ports. This is usually an upsell. This is usually about a $100 add-on when you're buying it for somebody else.
Absolutely.
This will allow you to connect to your home Wi-Fi internet, and now you have access to broadband internet. And now that's when you get the power of having a network television where you can stream your Netflix for about $8 a month. They can stream thousands of shows. And I love this because I watch shows shows that I grew up on. Or sometimes there's TV shows and movies and how-to and documentaries and Hulu Plus and on YouTube. You can find anything. The other day I learned how to take my microwave apart, to fix the door, to put a new handle on. YouTube showed me how to do it, save myself a lot of money. That's just the way I am. Okay, I mean, there's a ton of great stuff. Now look at this, apps. There's a ton of free apps here. Let me go back to this. There's a ton of free apps that you can get access to that's going to give you so much great content. I mean, most of the stuff is free.
Yeah.
And you got all these films and shows and educationals and things that are just fun. And guess what? Since it's connected to the internet, it updates itself. It's constantly refreshing and getting better quality things, and you'll never run out of things to watch. You'll always have something great to watch, and if you need a little first aid's here. If you want to watch something funny, you got funny stuff here. If you want to do some educational, you just pop up to educational. So everything is here. This is like having a home cinema. It's like having a library. It's like having an educational process. If this TV had a degree or had an education like in a school, it would be magna cum laude. Yours is probably more like Lordy, how come at home, okay? This is highly educated. This is a smart television like you've never seen before.
You're going to love it. You really will. And we're so busy, and thank you so much for your patience. One thing that I'd love to do at the very end of the presentation is show everybody the 32-inch that is available as well for $3.99, because whether you're looking for 42 inches or 32 inches, it might be a TV for the living room or for the bedroom. We have them both available at very, very special prices today. So many times in the flyers that we get Saturdays and Sundays, there's always offers on TVs, and 9 times out of 10, it's for TVs that are now out of date. Or, they were at the edge of technology, and now, there's new ones out. This is the latest from LG, and you never find the latest discounted. That's the bottom line.
It really is.
It's a $1,200 TV, Jim.
Well, there's a phrase out there they call it, you've heard of leading edge, but, there's something called bleeding edge. Bleeding edge is when it's so new that usually it's so fresh and innovative that it makes you bleed when you pay for it. It's so expensive, okay? This right here is leading edge this is bleeding edge without the bleeding edge price. I mean, you're talking about a television that has every aspect. Let me tell you about something what LG does for you. First of all, it's our #1 rated television that we sell here
every
at
time.
HSN. It's the most sold television we sell here. It's the least return rate of all TVs we offer here. And it's over 50 years with a legacy. Now, the thing about LG is, unlike a lot of manufacturers that are out there, they custom everything. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to customize suits and customize cars and customize houses? This is like a custom TV. I mean, we're talking about components like something called the XD engine, where other manufacturers buy something off the shelf and throw a video processor in there. The XD engine does 6 very important filtering processes that make sure that every image, you almost smell the peppers when it bounces, You feel like the water is going to bounce off of you. But what that XD engine also does is when you're not watching high definition, because high definition looks great on a high definition television, it's going to high definition look phenomenal on this 1080p TV, but what happens when you change to a non-high definition channel or older content? Well, this XD engine up-converts it. It makes it look better than it really is. It's like having a makeup artist finding lining, taking out the lines and airbrushing over. Now, Adam, the picture is beautiful, and we've already acknowledged this. And the image quality and just the bezel, even the little bit of touch of blue, the accenting they put in here. This is the fine fit and finish, like a fine automobile. But here's something they also did. They put the infinite sound technology in there because I've worked in the audio and visual business for many years, and something people forget about is the senses, the ears. You got 2 eyes, you also have 2 ears. Your eyes get big when you see something kind of cool and exciting, but your ears give you the goosebumps. When you hear something that's very exciting and you hear the vibration and the tones and the feel and the vibrant sound, This TV delivers sound quality that you wouldn't expect from flat panel TV, because usually flat panel TVs have speakers about the size of this little cap here.
It's true.
I mean, it's amazing because
scary.
they don't have much room in there. They jam-packed it to make it thin, and it sounds like, you know, a little mic, a little postage stamp of sound, not with the infinite sound technology. And they also give you something else that I think is the most important feature in an audio system out there is I love watching. You can tell I'm the guy who loves to see action sports and movies and blowing up ships and planes and things flying all over the screen. But what the negative about that is when all those sound effects override the dialogue of the main hero, it ruins the whole plot. You see the guy sitting there screaming out orders, and I got to do this, and I got that, and all of a sudden you hear all these bombs and things going off. You can't hear what he's saying. And you try to go back and, what did he say? What did he say? This has something called Clear Voice 2. The technology is phenomenal. What it does is it focuses on the harmonics of the human voice, and it allows you to hear the voice and the special effects. Because your solution is when I can't hear something, turn it up louder, right?
Yeah.
But if you turn it up louder, you just create more distortion.
Right.
Okay, so you didn't win any here.
No.
You just got more of the things you didn't want to hear. Clear Voice focuses on that voice, and you can hear what they're saying. And I also like this, and I had to, you know, people across the pond,
Yeah.
you know, they have a little different accent than me.
Indeed, we do.
And when I watch that British channel sometimes, I go, what is he talking about? I can't understand. I put the Clear Voice technology on, and it sounds a little clearer, and I can hear them better. I love it. Just things like that.
Yeah.
This is the fully loaded television like you never expected.
How exciting is this? And, you know, the biggest thing, like me, like Jim, like all of us, you got to give me a reason to buy. Why should I buy this right here, right now from you? Well, the best reason I can give you is if you're a regular, you know it. If you're not, you don't know it. But this day, today, is the day. It's Christmas in July. It's a 20-year tradition. This year is our 20th year, where we pull out every single stop. So we have your 42-inch TV or your 32-inch TV for $3.99 waiting for you. It's there at the lowest price we can offer. It's on 5 flex. Normally, for this TV, at the most, it would be on 4. But if you dial in right now, we'll do 5, which means you get this home for literally $179.99, which is extraordinary. We ship it to you free. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and it means that you get a TV that's already been rated as a customer pick. I adore it. I have this very television, and maybe it is for your living room, maybe it's for the bedroom, but wherever it is for, honestly, the difference is huge. The high-definition quality, clear voice, as Jim was talking about. There's no drag if you're playing games on this. It does it all. But at the same time, Jim, as you started out this presentation, it is more than a...